rising, grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Okay, grand risings. Listen, my last video, y'all remember when I was like, I'm gonna clean this up. I'm cleaning this up. I did not clean this up, and so I just got comfortable where I'm like, okay, let me go and get started. So I said, you know what? Let me let them see me clean up. Okay, so I am here. It is your girl, Big 10 Every Country Sunflower, and this is the 18 Hotline. All right. Great Mother, Ascended Masters, Ancestors of the highest vibration, connect with me. Allow me to tap into my collective of being a beacon of light, hope, and strength. Ashe YęYę. This is my decree as I declare as my words do not come to me void. Um, Gratitude for all that you do and all that I could do. And all that I can do. I love you. Um, all monitor spirits, all evil eyes, remove them and eliminate them. Ashe YęYę. Gratitude. All right. Tansy Bees, if you're into natural products for hair care and skincare, Google us at Tansy Bees. Um, to book a personal reading if you feel called, candles, roses, bath salts, check us out in the description box below for tarots.company.site. Yeah, I'm thinking A24 is significant. So August 24th could be a very significant date. And we also have a date here. So I'm going to look at the calendar very soon to see if it links up. If it's Jupiter energy, then y'all already know what that means. I'm also getting the energy of the number 30. 333 now is coming through strong. Very beautiful energy. So thank you for the presence of that's essentially ascended masters as well as just higher presence energy. And I'm looking at religious factors. So this is very, very beautiful energy. I'm seeing gambling here. Um, slow down. Listen, communicate challenges. Maybe some of you are stumbling like over your words or something like that. I'm also getting the Queen of Pentacles energy. Hey, how are you? I'm gonna have to do a couple readings today. I think I got three same day readings. Yeah, it may be about some past life relationships, y'all. We got past life coming through to soulmate. Playfulness and staying optimistic about your love life is really standing out to me. And so for past life to come through is very beautiful because I literally put it over here with the past energy. I feel like within your higher self, it's like you're preparing for this you, it's like you're awakening this youthfulness energy within yourself. No matter what it is that you're going through within your day to day, you're really trying to stay optimistic with showing up for yourself. And maybe some of you can have children. I'm seeing honeymoon here to commitment and gambling. So gambling in here is the past life, commitment and playfulness, and under playfulness we do have religious and true factors. Now, this religious was kind of playing peekaboo to me is giving that you are awakening somebody destiny or you are fulfilling somebody in a certain way. You have like this sovereignty essence about yourself, and the number 7 is very significant, but you're making this person feel very hopeful when it comes to a lot of situations and scenarios. Pine cone and pine needle is very significant. So maybe if you're into nature, you're very significant within that energy. A divorce is also significant here. Heavy on divorce energy, okay? Like it just come with it. DP squared on the beat. What's that song by Yo Gotti? You's a motherfucking liar. Listen. April is significant. What do you say? You acting a fool with your taxes, but when April come around, you back relaxing. I just met that little bad bitch. Them ass shots, them ain't real curves. Listen, intuition to challenges here. Somebody, I don't know, it's like you got somebody like zonked out or something like that. I'm trying to get all up in your mind. Like if you I'm talking about pay me type shit. I'm talking about if you got me running through your mind, then you need to have a bag waiting on me shot. What is this? The okay, so we got Saturday here as well. Heavy on time frames. Okay, we got Thursday energy, then we got Friday energy. Grand rising to all of you, gratitude for being here. If you're into natural products for hair care and skincare, please Google us at Tans of Bees or follow the link in the description box below. If you call for personal reading, candles, bath salts, or even ebooks, check us out at Tarots. And thank you for the like, comment, subscribes, and the love. Okay. So within this energy, I'm seeing that you're stepping into that velvet groove, which is simply being that um you're showing up as a quiet force, a lot of growth energy, a lot of energy that is like soft power, but you're typically someone that pretty much gets what you want, whether you're conscious of it or you're unconscious. It's like you have a gift of gab energy, heavy on gift of gab. Okay, it's really no room for guilt, and I feel like you are someone that are able to kind of like breathe and let it go, and kind of like grand rising, and kind of let the things flow to you naturally. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, your finances is balanced, your emotions is balanced, and this is kind of like why somebody sees you as a well-rounded fit. Okay, someone else is here to gold digger in reverse. If even if you are having someone, you may have a couple options in your energy, because now I'm getting like seven of cups energy. You could be seeing the number 34 a lot, or even just fours and threes. Typically, it's kind of giving me that energy when I see that, because to me, this also could have been somebody's energy with water signs here to intimacy in reverse. Somebody could have been like very selfish when it comes to your energy, or somebody could have been in the middle sabotaging this when it came to your energy. Maybe somebody got bad advice when it came to your connection or your chemistry. It's kind of like what I'm getting with that as well. Somebody could have even told somebody that you were a gold digger, or you show up within this energy. We have missing person here by Fuller, so maybe you like this perfume or something like that, but maybe a missing person is even significant. Um, and this person will be found. So if somebody is missing at at this point, just know that it will be okay and it'll be safe. This person will be found, or has been found rather. Let me get some energy because that really stood out to me. This this normally doesn't be out. What is this? We have soulmate here. So maybe, and then when I was like, this will be found, maybe you're running into your soulmate with ghosted and regret here. Very beautiful energy. What's on the bottom? Family. This could be somebody that you like recently shared paths with. So like maybe you already know this person, or like if you were to bump into this person. Well, yeah, it's like if the person was missing, but single. Well, we got single truth and spiritual awakening. You awaken somebody to their divinity. This is why spiritual okay, heavy on the spiritual awakening. But the religious factors was here. Um, let me show y'all. We got commitment in the reverse, to playfulness, and then religious factors, and then true love. And so now it's showing up in the energy. It's like if you do run into this, and then remember when I said you guys have children, or you have like there's this youthful essence about yourself. This one or more of you could be guarded in this energy. What did I tell you guys about traveling? Somebody's going to be kind of like unexpected, or maybe you feel like you're not prepared to go anywhere or something like that. But um, I kind of want to clarify that energy. Um, do y'all hear the plane? Because I'm like, I'm being told to see with the energy. And I look up, it's a plane. Gratitude spirit. So, Three of Cups was on the bottom of the deck, which is celebration energy. Now I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles heavy on the Three of Three energy. Some of you could even be stepping into your mastery. And it's like, listen, what is this? The Three of Pentacles. Listen, so beautiful, so beautiful. With the Ace of Swords here. Listen, they got an Ace of Cups. But do y'all see the Three of Pentacles again? That is 333. I remember when we started, I was tapping into that as well. It's because you took a leap of faith on yourself. This overflow. Listen, okay, I was tapping into the. Okay, if you're want to watching it too, it's on YouTube. I don't know if y'all remember this series, but it was called Soul Food. I was getting this energy, and my mom liked it. That she liked it the movie, but I liked it the TV show, right? So I felt a strong connection because I was missing my mama, y'all. But when um I watched it last night, they had this leak in their homes essentially when they came back. And I guess somebody left the water running or something like that, and then they, before they tended to it to turn it off. So if you're experiencing like things that's overflowing, whether it's your tub or please be careful. But if it's like birds are significant as well. Just I feel like that's a significance of your ancestors or your angel guides saying like prepare for a blessing. Now this card is I'm picking up three of swords now. So okay, it's four of wands. Very, very beautiful energy. After a moment of grief, depression, heartbreak, and like even just strife, you're someone that was able to magnetize the greatness within it. Heavy on the four of wands energy. Where is my book? What kind of card it is? I don't know. That motherfucker was speeding. I know that. Which is essentially why I need that book. I think it's up under here though. Um, it may be. Let me see. I don't have it, but I do remember what I was gonna say. When I flipped to it, we had health to come through, which is very, very beautiful energy because when it came through, 1111 was on my timer. When I got this, I'm like, really look at your life as your own reality, right? This is your reality. But if you're needing to say, you needed to take a life or take one of those tallies. I look at the 11 as essentially a tally, and with the 1010 here, to me that was preparing to go like towards that bridge, and that's it, and that was alignment energy. So a lot of this energy came because you did not choose to give up on yourself. You chose to say, okay, I'm gonna just borrow this and take this over here. And maybe you did have to kind of rob Peter to pay Paul, but now you're in this energy where the nostalgia feelings, you're no longer holding on to just dead weight or even just those things of um where you once couldn't put them to rest, you can now put them to rest. Okay, so even bicycles could be significant, or maybe maybe you used to once like to ride bikes, but you don't ride bikes anymore, or something like that. But with this Joker here, I'm seeing it in reverse. Is even giving me the Fool card in reverse. You possibly even was one scared to take that leap of faith when it came to um I'm getting Mulan, and y'all know she has that armor like is that Mulan? Well, she was in Once Upon a Time, child. So shit, whatever. However, she has an armor, and so just think of yourself as having like this certain guardedness about yourself. How is it showing up now? I don't know. I regret lying to you. So that just fell to the floor. To the Death card here in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles, heavy on the armor energy. Listen, both of them have on that armor energy, and to me, your inner child even went through an ego death, but within this ego death, it was an elevation of commitment, and a lot of strife possibly was healed and resolved because somebody could have said like you were lazy. Somebody could have said like you I don't, I'm just getting very ill intent or ill mannered things about you or something negative, but then it's like when you show up or when you pop out, people be like, it doesn't match what was said or what was going on with the emperor here in reverse. A lot of people try to dethrone you because they wanted that spot. Where it sound like I'm from. um if you want to find me, you can find me in a bag. Okay, check the description box below. What is this? Listen, I feel like your intuition has been speaking to you very, very strong, very, very heavy. We got emotional storm here in reverse, which is very beautiful energy. Because to me, it's like I'm not no weak ass bitch. Okay, my heart fog energy is not mistaken. Okay, I am not in pain. I feel like where you once could be very manipulated or easy conflicted, you're no longer in the energy. Very boss bitch. Okay, we did have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups come through. I would not be surprised if the Queen of Wands show up. Yesterday when I did the reading, hoping and broken is coming out. Somebody could have even been hoping for you to like break character, or people maybe even feel like you were broken, or you came from a broken spot, or like what they known about you was you know um could easily be weaved into, just manipulation or illusion. And maybe once you were in that low vibrational energy, but it's like now you have a new beginning awaiting. But it's like it's up to you to write the new beginning for yourself. Like it's you literally have the ability to say, what is it that I want to do? What I have the ability to leave anything behind that I don't want and step fully into my destiny with an open heart. If it's a need to draw boundaries, then draw boundaries. I am saying spine here. I'm also getting optimism. Silence is here as well. So maybe somebody that you have shared energy with, or even just exchange of like, I'm hearing exchange of power. So let's see what that is. Commitment, exchange of power. Wait a minute. So y'all know how like you get your name like hyphenated or something like that. So maybe that does come with something like that. But with that exchange of power, um, that's a contract, right? You're changing your entire identity. So what's this thinking? So this person is thinking of you. Um, I do not see that this is going to be something that is it's not given typical, okay? But this person is addicted to you because you come with a certain metamorphosis that kind of, even if they was struggling with addiction, you aid a change or something like that. And they could even just be addicted to your energy. Heavy on the judgment energy, whether this is divorce, legal matters of some sort, but this is coming out twice with the divorce energy here. I do see that, okay, court is going in your favor. Mystery here to snake and wounds. Okay, if you are going to court, like court is going in your favor. I just think something happened that you were like, I don't know, something unexpected happened, but it did not affect you, which is very beautiful. But with this, it comes with this relationship. I don't know, maybe this relationship have you thinking like, I don't know. Okay, you know your situation, but I'm also even getting breaking of chains energy, denial and divine intervention here. I'm hearing chain gang. I don't know who sings that song. Maybe you work hard, or you feel like you working hard. Clarify the energy, y'all, 'cause shit. Storm warning, like this. Like listen, finances in reverse to intuition, unfinished business. Somebody is very much focused on you. They could possibly want to be friends. They're not sure if they should come in and text you. My body by Keisha is coming through. That's why I'm like, whoa. You know what? I do want to see if they're gonna come out of this deck. I haven't used this one in a minute, but I'm gonna see if a certain card come out. This is a new connection. If an another card come out, this is a if it's a swords, it's an old connection. If it's a wands, it's a new connection. Okay, so I want to see. I want to see. Okay, so we have the King of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Joker here. And this is Four of Swords energy. This could be the energy that you laid to rest with the Joker here. Remember, the Joker was the wait a minute. Let me go back. Oh yeah, Seven of Pentacles here, Eight of Swords. I'm here. Awakens the beast. Let's see. I know essentially we. Ooh, child. I know essentially right. I know essentially we was having. Now I'm seeing the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Wands. I literally thought this was gonna be the Four of Wands card with the Joker. I know we had that card that comes earlier. Let me just pick this up because I got a whole deck right here that can be going back. Hold on, y'all. Because I know for a fact. I know. Looking at it. So I'm seeing the Joker and the Four of Swords. Here it is. Thank you, Spirit. So listen. King of Swords, Three of Swords. Four source energy. It's beautiful because it's four of y'all in here. So what's up with it? Okay, type shit. Listen, the Joker is in the upright now. Hey Liz. Now it's in the reverse. Okay. Where you once had a hesitation of standing on business, you said, you know what, I'm gonna have an open heart. And it may be scary, it may be parts of you that may be like you don't want the world to see, or you may feel exposed. But know that that pain was essentially to put you on the horizon to your greatest adventures, okay? Sunshine and rainbows energy. It's up to you to know what you shielding yourself from, okay? Um, you just have this certain softness about yourself that you didn't have at first. So it's like this is that wave that you're chasing, or this is the energy that hold on, Liz girl, because I'm picking up on soft power energy. And you talking about some you going through it. What you going through, girl? You're very emotional. So you feel like nobody is showing up for you. It's giving like three of cups, three of swords energy. Okay. Okay. So that's the grief there. And the three of cups upside down is kind of like that rainy parade kind of energy. Condolences to your family. Um, 844 is on the timer, which is very beautiful because, um, okay, and so you're essentially going through an ego death as well as a physical death. Now, that brother connection is not a connection that is gone. You're just gonna have to tap into your spiritual essence when it comes to that. My email is in the description box below. Use that and we can talk one on one. Okay. I want to kind of respect your privacy as well as your family privacy, but I would like to support you. Okay. Gratitude. So, email is in the description box below. For the rest of you that are watching, thank you for tuning in. I did want to just really acknowledge her because she took out the time to express herself, and thank you for sharing that, Elizabeth, sending love, light, and healing your way, and uplifting vibes. Kelly Rowland Bump Like This is coming through. So I don't know if you like that song or something like that, but that song is coming through. Um, so yeah, if you're tuning in, check out the description box below for all that I have to offer. And thank you guys. So back to the reading. Maybe you guys are experiencing something that's similar. We did have a person to comment. Well, Elizabeth Rapper. Let's put some respect on her name, child. Okay, we got Elizabeth Polo MN7XC. Listen, child, those initials are very significant. The X with the Ace of Swords. Remember when I was like, a wands is a new connection and the swords is the old connection, and I was like, the hesitance really. Remember the. Okay, we gotta read that later. But the hesitance is here. This is giving Gemini energy because it's this tingles energy on my. Child. I don't know why it's. Yeah, we got the Ace of Swords again. It was like this at first, but I didn't know. What is this? This is what I was like, we was gonna have to read later. Heavy on Gemini. Why is this the Gemini on this card? So this is actually the big three. Listen, so this, oh, who is showing up in this energy is that you could possibly have an Aries stellium or a Taurus stellium in your chart. Oh, you a Taurus. You got a Taurus stellium. Okay, listen, I want a wand for a Taurus stellium, and I want a cup for a Aries stellium. I want to see because what's on the heavy on the Ace of Wands, child. Listen, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands. You do it for somebody, child. I don't know. Oh, you're a Virgo? That's beautiful. You do it for some. Do you know your birth chart? Because you could possibly be a Virgo stellium. Um, I don't know. Listen, six of wands here. This is a very airy energy. I don't know. It's a very light connection. You can have curly hair. You are showing up as someone that has a certain willpower. A lot of justice energy seems to be in the mix, which is very beautiful because you express yourself a lot, or you may show up in ways where it's not really. I'm hearing essential and confidential, and I'm three of pentacles. Teamwork makes the dream work. Seven of wands. Seven, eight, nine, 10. That is 10 of wands energy. No. Well, 10 of wands could be significant. Maybe you're someone that's like, if something is a lot, maybe you step in and kind of like lighten lows or something like that. Because it's the three of pentacles to the 10 to the seven. Listen, child. Y'all, why is the 10 of wands here to the eight of wands? And the eight of wands is coming in as a delay or miscommunication, essentially and confidentially. Essentially is the three of pentacles. So you maybe be someone that is very somebody think of you as a mastermind. With the Queen of Pentacles here, somebody think of you like this. What else on this card, child? Orange is significant as well as yellow. Jupiter is significant. Oh, we y'all. Oh, child. Y'all, why my candle just go out? Why did it just go out? Listen, Jupiter Love by Trey Songz is coming through. I don't know. I don't know what your intuition has been showing you, but I'm getting wild card energy. I keep hearing wild card. Let me just pull one over here because I'm talking about I got a bucket. We have Moon here, and then we just was talking about Jupiter Love by Trey Songz. So I am saying feelings caused by you're showing up as someone that's nurturing. So we, especially with open heart here, it's very beautiful. And nine of cups here to the six of cups. When we was clarifying this stellium of this big three, because this, I thank you. So we reeling it back to the initial E is significant. Um, my child's father was like, "What is this E? What is this E? Um, and I was like, E equals." I said they may tell you that it equals like the speed of light or something like that, but I read it as eternity equals master consciousness. Okay, this is what you come to earth to master yourself. Okay, 88 is very significant. All right, so gratitude, Liz. Thank you, baby. And do not forget to email me so I can be a support for you. Send a condolence to your family as well as your loved ones, as well as you. Do something good for yourself today. Treat yourself, okay? If you don't have it, just let me know what you need, okay? I want to just be a support for you. Gratitude. Mwah. Now, within this big three energy, this is an Aries stellium. The six of cups here to the nine of cups. Very, very beautiful energy. With this six of cups, you could possibly feel just very much like home to somebody that possibly doesn't get a lot of emotional support or even just a lot of love. Then the Queen of Pentacles is here as well, heavy when it comes to your nurture energy. I feel like it's going to be a cup after this, but I'm not sure. But it's the Four of Pentacles. So this is even Five of Pentacles energy. This is kind of like knowing if it was cold and, even if it was stormy outside, child, even if it was stormy outside, um, I feel like that car was yellow. I don't know, but maybe you could be seeing a lot of yellow. Then, okay, then, girl, send some hydration your way, child. um, Five of Cups here to the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands. But be safe, beautiful. Be safe. Um, damn, that's been coming out strong. This Queen of Cups and this Queen of Pentacles. So I'm glad I didn't kind of rush through that because, and then Five of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. We was just creating Five of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. If you were essentially like you're not gonna feel left out in the cold with this person. Spit that shit out. Look at ass. Like I don't know who the fuck ancestors is like. Spit that shit out. Okay. Hustle and flow is significant. Page of Wands here. This is a fire energy, Aries. But I want to do this, okay? Because Aries is about protection too. What's today? Sunday? Fire energy. Okay, so Uranus is significant. What is the energy of Sunday? Because that is today. So Seven of Cups, a lot of options, a lot of choices, but it is here sideways. What is it going to take for it to be in the upright? Show me a spade or a club if it should be in the. Okay, I essentially want to know what is it going to take for it to be in the upright. But if it does not supposed to be in the upright, um, give me red. If it's supposed to be in the upright, give me black. All right. And we're gonna twist it. So we got red and we got the Ace of Pentacles. Hmm. Maybe this could be a choice of like a new opportunity. 7-Eleven is significant. Yeah. Whereas things were delayed, it's yeah. Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles here to the Eight of Wands. Five of Swords here. A lot of competition, a lot of strife. Like, I don't know, people may feel like they were jumping over leaps and hurdles to get to you or, to even be in your energy. But somebody is like, fuck that. I Hate, I Love You is a movie that I watched the other day. And Tyler Lepe is also coming through. Shout out to them because him and Miracle Watts just got married. You could be born on the 25th of July. So if you did, congratulations to you or, belated birthday. That day was very significant to me because I had a loved one with that date. So when I saw that they got married on the day, which I knew that they were engaged, but I just feel like that's significant for some of you here too, especially with this Ace of Pentacles here to this Seven of Cups. I feel like a lot of people are you have a certain reaction about yourself and the way Queen of Wands, child, listen, your confidence is unmatched, and when it comes to that, a lot of people is kind of captured by that. And remember, Three of Wands here, this is Four of Wands energy. They see commitment with you, even if they are in commitments now. You're having people kind of second guessing where they are. I'm hearing boys to men. I think it's on the end of the road. And I just saw a platinum truck go through. So they on the road looking at it. What is this? The Seven of Pentacles. Heavy on dual nature, dual energy. I feel like two people are blending energy, blending souls, but I would not be surprised if people are leaving connections to get into new connections. This is kind of like essentially the energy, or tower moments are being kind of constructed to make room for new connections. DMX, what these niggas want, what these bitches want from a nigga, what these niggas want. So maybe you're the divine feminine. It's like what these niggas want. Okay, cream soda coming through by Keep Lot. I send a nigga to Jehovah. Okay, type shit. 1414 is here. Escape work me slowly. Listen, this song don't come out that often. Gratitude. Angel number is 44 as well as 19 is significant. Heavy on the dual energy. See, 44 is like an 8. Remember, that gives you that reflective energy, that hourglass energy. Somebody is obsessed when it comes to your body as well. With the Ten of Swords here to the Page of Cups, My Little Secret by Escape is coming through now. Okay, and for this to be the Aries too, that Seven of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles, the choice is okay. It's like their willpower, their Aries energy is evolving around the choices. Y'all could really have somebody stumbling over what to say to y'all. That's kind of like the energy I'm getting, especially with thinking here to healing as well as truth. Somebody's really ready to kind of roll the dice when it comes to you. And they maybe could even be in their head. We have text message here to break up. They could have even been in their head when it comes to kind of like shedding those old patterns of themselves. With divine timing here to break up and heartbreak. I cannot make this up. These was I had like this whole stack here, which I'm glad it is this stack because this was the mystery. Remember when we started, mystery was here in reverse. Now she's in the upright because this what the roll of the dice was about. Boundaries here. So this person could have set boundaries when it comes to finances. I don't think this person is lacking. Maybe they feel like they're lacking when it comes to you because you make this person I don't know, it's just giving like suit and tie energy. They have a certain oomph about themselves when it comes to you. Their intuition is kind of showing them where it's unfinished business at, and this is possibly why the focus have kind of been fascinated with you because you're showing up as someone that is very healed, someone that is very free, and that's kind of I want a piece of that. It's kind of like the energy. I don't know. I don't feel like somebody is wanting to take from you, but somebody is wanting to be a very loyal acquaintance to you, rather. And that's kind of beautiful energy. Whether you or this person is releasing or kind of like letting something go, it's a need to just really breathe with the energy. So the number 43 as well as 34 is significant, just heavy when it comes to the energy of the number seven. A lot of this energy could be because of this spiritual awakening. It's like you're at that very leap or that very last, like you're on the slide and you're finally about to go down and finally land. It's kind of the energy. I feel like once they were kind of denying this energy of how they felt about you, but it's like now they're no longer just know it's a lot of progress. It's a lot of um a 1 year friendship. Um, well, I don't think it's healthy to put your birthday in the chat, darling. So I'm gonna delete that for you because I don't know who on here is watching you. Um, so I want to get y'all some advice. Well, I kind of want to see what are you doing. Wait a minute. I'm not finished. I'm not finished. So that's Aries energy. I'm not finished. But so what the collective is doing, and then some advice that I'm gonna wrap it up. So 9 o'clock is significant. Cream soda. Let's see. Split the deck. We heavy on the page of cups. Listen, man, you got somebody got a thirst of curiosity. You get them a thirst for knowledge. I don't know. You guys got. I'm good. Who is that? That is pretty Ricky. Um, I think it's Grind with Me, but in that song they did that. Five of Pentacles. Okay, listen. Heavy on the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles here. I don't know. A rocking chair is significant. I don't know if you knit or something like that. I don't know. But I'm getting the energy. It's like you have this grandmother spirit. And it's like you have the ability to gather people around and literally gather a crowd. Ace of Wands here. Like you have the ability to plant seeds. You plant seeds in people. You're very inspirational. You show people where they could possibly elevate. It's like you always know what to say, and people want to essentially be in that energy, which is very beautiful because now we get to move into Taurus. I don't know if y'all see it, but the sun is coming out a little brighter, so it's very beautiful. And with Taurus energy, god damn, you're showing up as the Ace of Swords, Joker on the bottom, to the Eight of Cups. You're not afraid to Let yourself loose or be yourself. Your authenticity is setting you apart from a lot of people that possibly uh, is seeing or capture this person's eye to eye, or day to day rather. Um, Maybe this person see you in passing or you see this person in passing. I'm literally getting like if somebody was in the store and you're in the store, if this person hurt you, they will know that it's you. It's kind of like the energy. You are very expressive, and it's like you're not afraid. This person sees you as a 10 of cups, or this could be how you're seeing or viewing yourself. Okay, it's like this is where you essentially want to be showing up in your relationships, or even the change that you're showing up in as a Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups. This could be what you were working on through those planet seeds with the Ace of Swords coming through earlier. With the Seven of Wands here, you may even have moments in times where you was like, shit, or like I just really want to get up, or I just really be glad when everything is just over. But you still essentially Nine of Wands here, very, very beautiful. Because I was thinking that well, I didn't think that this was this, but when I pulled this, I saw that. So gratitude, Miss Humpty, okay? She never leaves me astray, child, because I am Vixen Empress Humpty Sunflower. Now, with this energy to me, it's just very much essential that your perseverance have put this sort of faith and courage within yourself that this is why you're finding like I'm gonna leave my armor at home this time. Okay, so I don't know what these cards gonna say, but we're just gonna pull three. I am seeing distance here to exhaustion and karma. I feel like somebody felt like, am I ever gonna get the time to just really be able to kind of withdraw with who I want to withdraw with? You for your very good time, or you're showing up as very good time, whatever. I don't really want to say illusions because your Delulu is becoming true true, okay? Just know that. It's just this rebirth that you have created for yourself. June 13 is very significant. You have kind of found solitary in your own obsession, which is very beautiful. And it's bringing me to Billy, y'all. I have an orchid here. I'm an orchid mom, y'all. It's so beautiful. This is Jelly. Okay, I want to show y'all Amaya too, because Amaya she has went through her full transformation, and this is her last bloom. So I have been collecting her their petals and stuff like that. Belly is blooming here, and I just rotated her. She is blooming here. These are not even the ones. So I rotated her today, and all three that was needing to be open, like this one. Y'all see her color is coming through, but then this one is blooming. Okay. Sugar Mama, y'all see her sometimes. She's like, yeah, I ain't been on camera today. I'm gonna leave her where she is, and I'm gonna show y'all Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama is right there. Okay, so y'all just get a glimpse of her. Okay. And behind Sugar Mama is Tansy Bees products. So if you're interested in natural products for hair care and skincare, Google us at Tansy Bees or follow the link in the description box below. We have a canvas and a raffle bundle going on. So if you would like to win a crown bundle or a canvas bundle, tune in at the Tansy Bees, the link in the description box below. If you feel called for a personal reading, if this resonate, well, something is being registered, child. But if you're needing, if this resonated with you, tune in with us at Tarots. Okay. Now, um, a lot of you are healing this energy as well as maybe you're a social leader or you're transmuting just trauma into your testimony, okay? And somebody want to feel that way again when it comes to you. We have a divine masculine showing up in the mix to I know I messed up everything, to you and I were too young. Some of you could have an age gap, but with this age gap, I'm also seeing that it's like a reflective of others, back to them. And this may be a little secret between the two of you, but I do see that it's a clean slate. And this is, once again, like I was telling you guys, this is like the airy energy, heavy on the twin alerts. Okay, it's gonna be a lot of let's just say it's gonna be a lot of me time. Okay, I'm kind of getting the energy of psychic warning in reverse. Beautiful energy because to me, that's good energy. It's like it's not a bad thing, but it's kind of a good thing. If some of you inspired to be like a stay-at-home mom, Or even if you're like just a stay-at-home wife, let's just say you don't have children at the time, you guys may still work together or still be partners of some sort, but this person essentially wants to be able to come home to you like when they want, and I don't know, it's like kind of like no questions asked. The two of pentacles here to the page of pentacles. Listen, the fourth one, it's beautiful energy because somebody has really been kind of thinking about um I don't know, it's like what can I do, what I don't know. It's kind of like, how can I show up? They just essentially want to show up. Okay, it's a lot of leap of faith, it's a lot of obstacles being cleansed and just purified, because essentially it's like this suppressive energy is kind of like eating them up inside. A lot of clarity, a lot of peace. It's kind of like just this wave of support is just over them now, where they once felt kind of hopeless, or just even abandoned. You gave them a sense of hope, or just even a sense of solidarity to say, listen, I want better when it comes to connecting with who I truly am. And nobody ever spoke to them that way. um I am picking up on an aunt energy. Your name could be TT, or Taylor could be very significant name. I was also getting the names of Brandon and Sarah earlier before I got started. You guys have the ability to know that you are law. Okay, it goes very much deeper than what your government shows you. 11 agent number as well as 909 agent number. Land, air, and water is essentially your law. This is as if it, or they may say the as above and so below energy, right? It's a need for you to really do things in a way that cultivate who you are. And I think this is kind of like, what it is for you with this person. Rather, it's like, I really don't care who's watching, as long as I got you. Okay, I'm hearing Beyonce "To Die with You," which is very beautiful, because it's like in the song she says, "I wake up um, so I can die with you." Every night you go to bed, you die. Every night you do the etymology of bed, it's gonna tell you this a grave. So you could even be possibly seeing this person in the spirit realm or the dream realm. 15 angel number significant is, which is essentially a six. Heavy on 15, it just came out with the devil card. Clarify the devil. Marco's picking up on Scorpio energy here. Awareness with earth energy, with the facing your fears and not to be afraid, let the devil, and don't let the devil win. I feel like the devil is saying, let me in. I huff, I puff. Second chance here with the moon. Listen, I cannot make this up. All right, so check this out. We did have the ninth house to come through. So if you do not know your birth chart, email me if you would like to learn how to read your birth chart correctly. With the devil here, you could be a Capricorn, or also possibly just born within the months of December 20th through January 20th. I love how this awareness card here is a showing a flame, because my flame went out earlier. A lot of temptation, a lot of addiction energy could be possibly having you feeling in bondage. If you are life path six, you could struggle with this. You possibly have a fight, a flight feeling when it comes to a lot of balance and as well as a lot of harmony. Remember when I was telling you guys like the I huff, I puff, I blow your house down. Somebody's wanting to do this to you. But your ancestors is like, with the moon hits a second chance. It was a lot of confusion, as well as a lot of deception. And this person could have possibly whipped that one on you. Okay, and that's possibly what they want to spin the block when it comes to. But now it's a lot of memories here, and it's a lot of feelings that no longer wearing a mask energy, or well as, just feeling like a lot of wanting to take back my words. I regret lying to you, but it fell to the bottom. What's this? Inspiration and flow. Heavy on line, okay? A lot of energy. You gain clarity through isolation. Birds chose to fly. That's what I'm getting with that beautiful energy. You chose to fly. So YNW Melly is significant. Maybe you, okay, you do know that a mental prison is still a prison, right? Like you don't have to physically be in a 3D prison. You can be in a spiritual prison. You can be in a mental prison. And I feel like a lot of you was in that energy with this hermit here in reverse. It's like the walls was caving in. It's like things were just not feeling um you feel like there's nobody, give a fuck about you. And it's kind of had you in the energy of losing sight or losing clarity. Do y'all not see the sun getting brighter? That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Heavy on the number 9. And it's like now you chose to listen. Fantasy. Oh, listen, Mariah Carey. There is no beginning and there is no end. Feel like I'm in. Listen, distance came through and distracted to fantasy. I woke up earlier this rising and fantasy was playing. That's why I was like, listen, with releasing here, I just love how to. What time is it? Okay, I do gotta take my phone out, but I love how the sun just came out. And remember what I was telling him? Like, you do it for somebody. Listen, y'all. Okay, so my first if you don't know, I am a mother. My first Mother's Day, I bought me a plant, a calla lily. Okay, and her name was Amaya Naya. And so when I got her, I immediately heard of my Naya, but then her name is Chosen Omega Xylophone. I like the socks. So if y'all are into baseball, then y'all know. But I also like Gucci Flora. And my favorite Gucci Flora scent is orchids. And so now I'm an orchid mom. So I just find like that is so beautiful. I find the way to kind of like nourish parts of myself. And I find like that's significant with you guys collective because you're possibly being you're literally walking in steps where you prayed for at another point in your life, and it's like you finally had the realization like, why the fuck am I tripping? It's kind of like you're not running from who you truly are, and it's like now you're possibly even running to kind of embrace yourself or even showing up for yourself rather than keeping distance from things that make you happy. Heavy on releasing. Okay, your inner compass is very much speaking to you when it comes to something that is near. What is the energy of Thursday? Listen, we got 3 cards coming through, child. We got escaping, bluff, and running. So running is now in the upright. Escaping came through, and then it was like this when I saw it. Thursday energy is talking about Uranus. So today is Sunday, which is Uranus energy, which to me is how is they come. Listen, I don't know what the top card is saying, but on the bottom we have foundation. This top card is kind of going to give me the insight of kind of like how that confidence is showing through. The sun is getting brighter, so that's beautiful. It's not a cloud of judgment. I feel like they're no longer running from how they show or feel about you. They're knowing that someday things will transpire or, kind of walk through heaven gates rather. That's some beautiful ass energy. Um, I don't know. I keep getting Christmas time. I'm hearing all I want for Christmas is you. With this intuition energy, I'm getting the 1111. But when I heard walking through heaven gates is so beautiful because I have been telling you guys if you are getting to new connections, I'm talking to a lot of people who are not spiritually dumb. Okay. And if you come across my videos, I don't leave you spiritual dumb. And I give you guys platforms as well as ways to connect with me that you're not spiritually dumb. However, this ain't no dumbass energy. Okay. This is some energy. It's like maybe you have to remember who the fuck you was. And I remember saying it earlier, and it's like, I just feel like a lot of you are getting this sense of just, look, healing that came out twice. Okay, somebody is watching you heal and it is triggering them to heal. And it's not even coming from a lustful standpoint. They're kind of essentially looking at you. Lord say hot child. Now I'm getting Charlotte's Web. That came out in 1973. And I asked my child's father, I said, was y'all watching this? And he was like, no. And I was like, well, I don't know. But I let her watch it. But I'm like, it was already played, but I don't know. Maybe this person feel like you caught up in their web, child, because we got sorrow to trap here. And I immediately heard Charlotte's Web. I had Black Widow to come through earlier. I don't know if I think that's when I was talking about the orchids. Well, no, that's not what I was. Yeah, well, y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about, child. In the 1802, child. But Black Widow is very significant. Somebody like your booty, child. Because, listen, that's an inside joke, but um, you do it for this person. With beginnings here, if they're to essentially start over, they want to start over with you. They want to start over with you. This person may kind of thought that you kind of maybe they didn't think, kind of how you would take it or perceive them, but they like it now, child. Okay, I'm here in the eyes of brothers. Um, I think that's the name. I like the way. I don't know the name of the song, but just type in "I like the way." Maybe the song come up. What is this? Is these cards peeking through? Listen, look at Lador music coming through. So both people, or two or more, or you could be just single. It's kind of like what I'm getting with break the loop. And remember, we had a lot of breakup energy to come through earlier. A black card is significant. You are not like second to no one. I don't know. It's like if you are a wife or if you are to be someone's wife, um, Zendaya and Tom Holland's. Whereas everybody call her Zendaya, he doesn't, which we know that's her husband. He calls her Marie, which is her middle name. I feel like this is this energy. With David coming through with my role, number one life, not second. This energy is like, and I feel like it's reciprocated. You feel me? It's like you'll know how to get their attention, they'll know how to get your attention. And it's like even if you're out shopping, let's say you guys do have a family, it's still a people know like, okay, they belong to that family. If that makes sense, it's just a certain presence, a certain aura. With the Empress here, okay, the lovers talk to me nice. Remember when I was telling y'all about the Page of Cups, I was like heavy on the Page of Cups energy. Six of Wands here. It's like this. Oh, listen, people may stare at y'all. And y'all may be like, I didn't even know they was watching. It's like that, but you'll get it like if it's negative. I feel like your spirit guides like don't play that shit. I just feel like somebody's spirit guides is like, listen, with parallel healing here and witch hook, this is two people that manifested each other that kind of prayed for this. Likely dependable. And what I mean by that is they wanted like-minded people, but they also wanted people that would challenge them. And I feel like only you fit that. You could be a fire sign or even an air sign. I'm picking up on water energy too. With this fire energy here, I am getting Alicia Keys and Maxwell, The Fire We Make. Very beautiful energy because I'm still hearing the Isley Brothers come through with, I like the way you receive me. With influences here in reverse, you've changed this person's way of thinking. You've upgraded them in ways that your Nine of Pentacles show. Okay? Now, Nine of Pentacles, you can get that from the Empress. I'm looking at this as 9 of Months. Okay, that's what I'm looking at that because this perceive this Six of Wands. Listen, 66 energy. The Six of Wands to the lovers. You could be a Gemini with it. May 20th through the June 20th. Aries, Leo, Sag coming through. A lot of this energy is kind of like just very euphoric, very it's not bullshit. And it's kind of just like, thankfully, very just, I don't know. It's just very like, oh, I don't know, y'all. It's kind of like if you don't ground yourself, you get loud. Listen, it's like if you don't ground yourself, child. But that's beautiful because it's like you're not weighed down. You don't feel anchored. It's just like you feel grounded, but it's kind of like like I'm safe or something like that. It's kind of like what I'm getting. But let's see, kind of clarify the clarify the energy. Okay, let's start there. Okay. You have such a bright light inside, stop dimming it. Trust yourself always, trust others once they've earned it. I'm getting um I don't know if you write something. I'm kidding, like somebody dropping a pen, but maybe you were walking and like it's like how you glance at somebody, but you have to make like a double take. It's kind of like the energy. In a room full of, they remind me of Esmeralda is significant. You don't. If people ever was like, you know, you now possibly your family, but what I'm picking up, you don't. Whoever is trying to read you, they can't. It says stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. Heavy when it comes to this air energy because Gemini controls the shoulders, which is an air sign. Even your legs could be doing some shit. Okay, your legs could be you could be clairtangency with feeling presence and stuff like that. It's Aquarius energy for the legs. Um, no, I think that's Capricorn for the loins. But the thighs, I want to say is for Libra. So leg area, shoulder area. If you've been feeling like cramping, tingling, things like that, this is kind of essentially that energy. I feel like this is possibly growing pains of a rebirth. You rebirthing yourself. And it is warm outside. Maybe you need to hydrate and stuff like that. But really pay attention to how you feel or songs that come to you in those moments and things like that. Um, I feel like a lot of you are kind of just not in the energy of giving a fuck. Or maybe people feel like this is how you're showing up. A lot of attitudes from the past is very much being shielded as well as shedded. Okay, you're shielding your inner child, you're shielding your inner consciousness to say, listen, I can shed what I don't need. I'm not forced to sit in energy that I should not, or rooms that I should not be when I know that's not comfortable in my spirit. And when you started to move from that standpoint, you started to shake towers. You started to move tables. I'm hearing K Michelle, you done shook the table, okay? You weren't afraid to get ignorant in this bitch, okay? Set it off in this motherfucker. You stepped it truly into your diplomatic energy. Seventh house is very significant. This is your relationships. So wherever you have in your seventh house, pay attention to it. Maybe you're a Cancer in your seventh house, okay? This is very nurturing energy, which means this is something you had to kind of cultivate within yourself and say, listen, let me nurture myself first before I can nurture the world, okay? This is possibly what you're being guided to do, or you kind of like patiently moving out of that energy. A lot of starting to trust your inner child, a lot of moving with fun and as well as grace energy. um it's like you know you're being guided at this time and it's kind of just like I'm good, it's kind of just the energy I'm getting, which is very beautiful, but it's kind of I'm just thankful that you're free. I don't know, it's just like I'm just so Pisces energy is significant, which is very, to me, that's even like that thirst for knowledge energy. I feel like your inner child is very fun, or having just this feeling of romance and making safe and fair deals now versus not confirmations, excuse me, but they love and hate me just like Dallas Cowboy. So maybe I'm okay. Thank you. I'm done with this dick. Maybe this is how somebody view your energy. It's like I don't like you, but I love you, and it's kind of. I remember I told y'all I love you. That movie was significant. Her husband could not keep his dick in his pants. Okay, Shout out to all of y'all. I thank y'all for all the likes, love, and the comments and the shares. I appreciate y'all so much. Shout out to you, chat. So W chat to you, okay? West side type shit. However, um, heavy on the M's, okay? Shout out to the M's because I am a Memphis girl, okay? Shout out to the M. Listen, um, that movie, he could not keep his dick in his pants. And so, like, the person that was working right beside him essentially knew his wife and, everything like that. And I don't really want to tell the movie, but let's just say if somebody wants you, they're going to get you. Child. Listen, if it's in God's will, and God is a woman, okay, they're going to get you, child. All right. A lot of you could possibly, use this person as a protege rather or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe somebody look at you like this, but it says, I know I was a distraction from your pain. A catalyst. Thank you, Spirit. So a catalyst rather. So maybe this person looks at you like that, like I said. But you get to this person internal. Very, very close. And a lot of people have not gotten near about as close as that. And now they got that person kind of having them, you remind me type shit. Okay. And now, they're becoming a better person, but they also becoming an anxious person. They don't want to scare you, but they also ain't sure how you gonna react. Okay. I'm just let me see. I'm getting a deck that I want to use, but I don't know. So I'm gonna use it. Okay, I'm glad I didn't put it up. I thought I put it back in the box, but I didn't. If I did, I wasn't. Listen to your body. So to me, this is essentially like just intuition energy. I was kind of like, I didn't know what it was gonna say by what I wanted to say. Sephora is significant. Oh, you a girl's girl. Um, um, I don't know. We're like, yes, ma'am, type shit. They was like, I'm a woman. Okay. Bitch, I don't know if that was the ancestor, bitch. I don't know if that was you, but it was like, okay. It's like, bitch, I really didn't know what to say. You got it? Type shit. Like, take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live. Own it. I don't know if you give out ass whoopings or, I don't know. But it's just like I'm in the business of, you know, cashing checks and taking ass. I don't know. Ain't taking ass. Look at ass. Oh my gosh. Not cashing checks and taking ass. Bet on yourself. Take chances. Reach your dreams. You got this. Dead. Listen, I want to know who the fuck that lady was. Okay. This is how somebody perceives the divine feminine. I'm getting that song to come back through. Somebody feels like you have a um y'all is beautiful because my orchids look like they didn't bloom a little more since I didn't pick her up. But somebody perceives you as very okay. Checking with your body is coming out with be kind to yourself and make time to play. Oh, listen, that's kind of the energy. It's like somebody feel like your authority is kind of broad, but you also have this very softness about yourself. Because when I was getting the Sephora, I'm like, oh, you a girl's girl. She's like, no, if I'm at Sephora, I'm a woman. She's like, I'm not shopping at Family Dollar or like that's she's like, that's girls. I am a woman. Okay. That's the energy. And it's like, no, bitch, I wasn't finna let Miss Ma'am just walk past me and, and get in and play with my motherfucking top. Okay, I was not finna let bitch what? Okay, because I was just playing. Okay, like bitch, wait a minute. But this is the energy, okay? So listen, I don't know. I'm also getting a higher self standpoint, okay? So I feel like your higher self or the way you show up, people know not to fuck with you, or people know not to fake blue. I don't know. Did you scare motherfuckers in these streets? I don't know. But whoever the fuck it was, live your life. with your feet, your beat, child. But this my motherfucking headquarters. So if you thought you was gonna come in this bitch and overrun me, no. All right. So being authentic is very beautiful, but know who the fuck you talking to. Now, your higher self or my higher self. Don't check me, baby. All right. You could have been working for USPS and still couldn't address me, bitch. Now, what has time or your inner voice been asking of you? And remember that you can't change anyone but yourself. All right? Speak up and speak out type shit. And that's exactly what you just witnessed, collective. As I was listening to my body, listen, this body energy is coming out strong. And I feel like some of you may even just be going through that battle of your higher self and your lower self. Like I said, I was not finna let that energy just leave me. And then I'm finna get out of here, y'all. But let your feelings out if you have to. Don't really push, or go against what's going on within you. Check out the description box for all that I have to offer. Marvin Gaye, Life for Learning is a channel song. And really look at that album cover. It would kind of explain a lot of this energy. And don't ever be afraid to um for my spiritual folks that's in tune, y'all know what the fuck just happened. But if you are new to spirituality, maybe kind of journal that experience, or you kind of like talk to yourself. But I know exactly what the fuck just took place. And yeah, but for some of you that don't are not that advanced, I just heard woo. I just for some of you that's not that advanced, then kind of if you do kind of hear those thoughts, or if you catch up on those feelings, and if somebody is in your face, be mindful, okay? But one nobody in my face, like I'm talking to y'all, and I know for a fact. The girl was like, bitch, I am a woman, okay? Bitch, I'm shopping at Sephora. I got some money. Put some respect on it, okay? Heavy on the Queen of Pentacles. Listen, I am Big Sam Fist Hunter Sunflower. It has been the A-Team Hotline. I am finna get out of here, y'all. I gotta go and go. But they like the way, child, that you received them. I say, yeah, yeah.